Welcome back, guys. We're finally back from the Expo. A lot of us have sobered up, and we're back in the shop doing what we do. A couple Jeeps followed us back from the Expo because they needed to get a few work done, both of which are getting Kraken systems. But this one, he's having a little bit of trouble with all this weight, being a pseudo van lifer, I think. It's kind of back and forth and stuff. He's already got the AEV springs, so he's compensating for weight. He's already got the Hellwig sway bar, so he's trying to do the sway. But the AEV shocks, unfortunately, can't go any stiffer to help. And that's understandable. They're a great shock, but they're the same shock they sell whether you have an empty Jeep or a full Jeep. We're gonna swap them out for a set of Falcon diesel shocks today, and we're gonna set them to the firm setting to start with so that the whole range of adjustments are stiffer. Hopefully that'll help. Otherwise, he's probably gonna have to go up a couple levels of HD springs, maybe with some Dobinsons, to carry around the apartment back here so he can be comfortable on the trail when the rest of us are unfortunately sleeping on the ground in the dirt like a bunch of homeless people. This will be his buddy that came up. Pretty much the same build, except for he went with a Go Fast camper because he didn't want to weigh as much as an 18-wheeler full of fuel. And that's how much you'll need to get where you're going if you get too heavy. This is actually a 24. He didn't do the old grill swaparoo. 24 Gladiator, full build. He's up here getting a full meal deal Kraken system with the inflation add-on, so he can just play with the app and hang out with his buddies while his vehicle fills up for him. And we're probably gonna tweak some of his Baja Designs wiring just to make sure the wire stands a little safer on it. All in all, another full day here and another day with no sleep. Gotta need a nap.
So today we've got a couple guys that have come up from California to get a couple Krakens installed with the twin compressors and the add-on kit with the control system. I've got one set up here already. I'm just in the process of building the second one. But this is the setup right here. It has everything you need. It also has an app that you can download. With that app, you can control your pressures and that. So once you turn the switch on, you can set your pressure to whatever you want. It'll also deflate as well if you decided that, if you say you picked 35 pounds and went, oh, you know something, I'm gonna knock that down a bit. You can just quickly go on the app, turn it down to say 30, and it'll automatically dump the air for you, and you'll be set to go. Give it a couple of seconds, and it'll level off all 4 tires, and they'll all match, and it'll be perfect. Currently just putting in the control system right here. It bolts right onto the side of our Kraken system. Simple, easy install. The wiring gets a little bit confusing if you aren't used to doing wiring, but it is pretty simple. We've got it all online for you. So all you have to do is go online, get the instructions, follow it step by step, and it'll get you to the finish line. Just setting up the compressor that I've just built. I'm just testing it to make sure that it's working, make sure it's communicating with the app, and then trying to calibrate it to get it so that it's set for 0 for the pressure before it goes in, so that when it sees pressure, it'll be at 0 at the beginning, and then of course when you plug in your tires in that, it'll see your pressure and be calibrated correctly so that you're not out by 5 psi or something like that. So I've got it all set up now. So as you can see on the app, I got it set to 16. I just got a little tire in here just so I can work with it, which is tucked down over there. So you just go in, you just click on that. If I go down, I hit OK, You can hear that it is bleeding it off. And then it tells me on my phone that I'm down to 12. Then you can just go back up to 15, 16. And it just gets to the pressure you need. Simple, easy setup. It simplifies things, especially with this. That way you don't have to worry about checking your tires or watching your system on your Jeep. With the add-on pressure control system, this is what you get with it. It's a great little system, I love it. So we've cut this out so that the pressure control system will end up sitting right here. So the HVAC stuff with the horn coming out actually gets in the way of that. So we just trim it back a little bit, and that gives us room for that system to sit in there. So this guy came in from California. He was saying that when he was driving up here, he was getting a lot of sway. And it turns out that one of his swaybar links are damaged. So we're gonna pop the bushing off, pop it back in, or see if we have a new one and pop the new one in. And then see if I can get something. Looks like it's missing the washer, the factory washer on the nut. So we'll get a find some kind of washer to put in there and clamp it all together so it actually stays together. I think the problem is there's nothing there that's stopping it from sliding off. And he said this happened a couple times to him. We're gonna get in there and fix that up. And then he's also purchased a new set of shocks, so we'll also set that up for him as well. Should ride much nicer once we get all the little things fixed up and running proper. Wow, this is amazing. You gotta check this out, man. This is awesome. Huh?
You just get more stuff off the shelf. Like, it's the only one that makes one thing for doing a 30 seconds. No, I'm not talking about that.